So I'm about to do a Blue Apron meal again. One of the things I'm starting to really like doing, not just for the videos, but because food is real good. And this time I got 3 cameras going. This camera right here, that camera, and I'm gonna try to do this whole 360 view thing. Oh, come on. All your junk. Because it's 360, so it sees in 360 degrees. So I'm using three different cameras just to play around, have some fun with. I'm gonna burn up in this big ass sweater. But this is what we're making. Miso and soy steak with roasted fall vegetables. 30 to 40 minute meal. Try to cut it. I'm gonna have to come out of this shirt though. It's hot. Clothes. Go with my little Puma joint. So let's get down to it. Miso and soy steak with roasted vegetables. And we got our Tradesman premium cut steaks from Blue Apron. Let's see what's in here. So it says we should use the kale. Should be a scallots. Scallions. And oh man, something is spilled in here. I don't know what that is, but I think that might be the like gel-like stuff. Let me stop the video here. Okay, so I had to start this video over again because the packaging, the chemical ice contents they use had actually spilled in there and spilled on all of the vegetables. So I had to basically wash everything in hot water. All right, so let's get going. For this meal, we got some Creekside Creamery butter, a sweet potato, which I don't care for, a turnip, which I've never cooked with, some scallops, kale. This stuff I can't even pronounce. So the seaweed, sweet white miso paste. I don't know what that looks like, but oh well. Rice vinegar and soy glaze. Contains soy and wheat. So, and of course the steak. So that's what we're going with for this meal. And the first thing we need to do is remember, they always have the meat as like the last or middle thing. I say prepare your meat seasoning first. So that's what we're going to do first. I didn't know this thing had a light in it. Interesting. Seasoned salt and pepper. I tried using this stuff. Wakes up the food, but it's so-so. Where's the pepper at? Oh, the pepper's already out. So we're gonna go with just seasoned salt and pepper for the steak. And if you watch the videos, you know when Blue Apron say use the olive oil, it always says drizzle. And I still ain't figured out what a drizzle is, so I just pour it in there. I don't think there's no such thing as a drizzle. Yeah, I'm watching my own videos. That's real egotistical, isn't it? Yeah, I don't care. I like watching my own videos. So, I don't like it so loud though. But another thing about Blue Apron, and I mentioned this in other videos, is they can require a lot of seasoning on just about every item. Like they're gonna want you to put season on this. I haven't read it yet. Season on that, season on that, season on that, season that. And you don't really need to do that much salt, but it requires a lot of seasoning. And you know something? This is the first meal that didn't require garlic. There's no garlic in here anywhere. And I got a bunch of garlic left. Look. All this garlic. All right, let's do this steak right quick. Let me set it up. All right, so I seasoned the steak. What I'm gonna do is let it set for a minute. And I'm gonna do some other things, because I like that seasoned salt and everything to kind of get it in. People that know how to cook, they know that's what you do. So let's try doing number 2. Well, we gotta do number 1 first. The hard part. Let's see how fast we can do these vegetables. And it should be done like that. And bam, there are the vegetables. So we're gonna go into the stove with these. Yeah, no, I didn't preheat the stove, but we're doing a little rush job here. Next up, while the meat is still getting seasoned, let's go and do these scallions and the magic kale. There's the scallions. All right, there's the kale, rough cut, like the instructions say. And now all we gotta do is cook it. We're gonna cook the kale. We gotta mix something first though. We gotta do this thing right here with the butter and let me try to pronounce that. Furikake. All right, so there is the miso paste soy glaze. Now we're going to do the kale. So this meal is actually, it is a 30 to 40 minute meal. I mean, I look at my video here, that's 45 minutes, but a lot of that has been just the video running because I'm trying to catch everything, including some bloopers. So what we're gonna do here is this. Whoa! This is the kale set up. Let me turn that down. And it says cook the kale. We got to go with the. How long have I been doing this? I don't have a clock. What's wrong with these things? A clock. I've been at this at least 30 minutes, so let me see if I can't move this along. So while the vegetables roast, cook the kale. Add the sliced white bottom scallops. scallions, the white ones. I don't know what we're gonna do with the green ones. So add the sliced scallions at the bottoms. So this salt and pepper. Here we go with the salt and the pepper, season the taste. And that. And this looks like a lot of kale. Like really, this looks like they gave me more than they normally give. I'm gonna have to do some seasoning in between here, because that's a lot. But it does wither up pretty good, so. But it still seems like this is a whole lot. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna use all of that. We have become kale lovers, but not on that level. I mean, this is enough where I probably should have had two skillets. But anyway, we're supposed to cook this until the kale withers up. And we're gonna add a quarter cup of water. And then we're gonna transfer it to a bowl. So let's do that. So I gotta show y'all look how it withers down. Remember how it was a minute ago? This stuff cooks and just shrivels up. So you think you got a lot, but then when you cook it, you might have a bowl full. So that's a big bag, but look at that. I mean, it's really, really shriveled up. So let me just do the rest of it. And I mean, I say we're kale lovers, but we're not that much of kale lovers. But if you can get it seasoned right, it's pretty good. It looks like I'm putting a lot of seasoning in here, but I'm not. I mean, this is withering up, but it's still a lot of kale here. But it's funny how it just really shrivels up. I mean, it really, really shrivels up. It's almost like magic. Wow, that is true. All right, quarter cup of water. And what's next is cook the steak. It's been running. I hate. All right, so the steak has kind of been sitting seasoning, letting the seasoning get into it. And my poor skillets, man. I guess I got cheap skillets because they always get this hump in them. You see how the grease goes to the side? That irritates me. I guess that's what happens when you get thin skillets, though. That's really what it is. I should be cooking this. Goodness, that pepper ain't no joke. I should be cooking this steak in this skillet, but I'm being lazy. And we're gonna go for it. This is a bad idea, I can tell you this right now. Because I'm not allowing the steak to really spread out and grow like it should. So you know what I'm finna do. I am going to transfer it to this skillet. That's what I like about non-stick skillets. All right, so I did transfer the steak because that was going to be a bad deal. But you're supposed to cook it, what, 2 to 3 minutes? So 2 to 3 minutes. I don't know, when I buy my house, I'm going to get a much more professional stove. Not that I'm a professional, but this old thing, it's hard to judge, you know, the temperatures and everything. All right, let's see what we're supposed to be doing here. So we're cooking the steak. And as we cook the steak, we're going to, let's see, Alright, so we're gonna cook it, and then we're gonna transfer the steak to the cooking board, the cutting board, and cut it up. So then we're gonna add this sauce to the pan. Stir in the butter, and that's gonna be pretty much the end of it. We're gonna do the vegetables, which I haven't even looked at those. Let's see how they turned out. Yeah, not a fan. But we're definitely going to check them out. See, I think I did 26 minutes. And with this stove, that might not be enough. Yeah, see, they kind of tender. They got a little grease. I don't know. I have never ate a turnip. So I want to try this. No, I'm not a fan. Yeah, I'm not a turnip fan, I can tell you that right now. So the 2 to 3 minute cooking time they're talking about is if you like your steak, for lack of a better word, raw like that. We don't do that in this house. I mean, you don't have to cook, you know, a steak, usually, especially on the grill, you turn the steak over maybe 2 times and it's ready to rock, depending on what kind of steak it is. This thing right here, I think we're going to go a little bit longer than the 2 minutes, but I am going to flip it quite a bit because I'm cooking it a little hot. And with this stove, it's hard to determine what the best temperature is. So you can't just put stuff on here and walk off. If you do, you're going to walk off and come back to a meal that's stacked up. I mean, some red is okay, but I'm a medium well guy, and I think Nina is a medium well person. We don't do red. Like, I know you can't see that now, but that right there, that's a no-go. And I'm not poking the steak. Notice I'm flipping it, but I don't poke it. So all the juices that's in there, they're gonna stay in there. When you bite into this, cut into it, it should be okay. It should be okay. It got less fat on it. Actually, I like to kind of cook that also. Now, realistically, this is probably done enough for me. But with my daughter, if she see red come out of her steak, she don't have a problem. She don't do that. So, yeah, now that is probably fairly good enough for me. And then I'm going to turn this bad boy down. And transfer this to plate. That's a heavy piece of meat. So turn this all the way down. And then we're going to do this sauce. And so, all right, and now it's time for this little sauce that I'm supposed to make. Smells good. I don't know what you're supposed to do with this sauce, but and let's see. I'm supposed to be cooking this on medium high for 1 minute. And then that's pretty much the end of the meal. Yep. So that's gonna cook for 1 minute. Oh, I see what it does. It turns like a gravy. I really got to get rid of this. Get a better skillet, cause this cooking on the side is not cool. Oh yeah, so it just kind of thickens up like gravy. It's pretty neat. I guess you're gonna pour this over the steak. So I hope it is seasoned enough, because it did not ask to put any seasoning. We're missing something though. This goes over the kale. So that's the steak. And for Nina, that's gonna be that is too red for her. This is definitely too red for her. That might even be a little bit too red for me. But this is how they Blue Apron says cook it. Now, of course, I'm gonna put this back in there, and we like it a little bit more, a little bit more like this, more so than that. But that's perfectly normal for people that like their medium rare steaks. And there is the final meal. There's their plate. And there's my plate. So overall, this was a long meal to cook. It was definitely the 30 to 40 minutes is about right. I think mostly it's because whenever you got to cut up the vegetables, they take a while, and then whenever you got to cook the vegetables, that's 24 minutes right there. The steak and all that, I mean, you can cook that in a matter of minutes. The kale, that's easy too. But yeah, 30 to 40 minutes is about right. So let's do a taste test before my battery runs out. So let's try this first. And I'm not a fan of these vegetables. So I'm only gonna try to get a little bit. You know what? That's good. The steak. Oh yeah. Yeah. That is pretty good. Yeah. I can feel the healthiness. In any case, this is a good meal. It was kind of difficult and long to make. I don't see my daughter eating this, but I don't know. She surprises me sometimes, so I'll get a video of her doing it if she does it. But the steak, you can't go wrong. I decided to dedicate this meal, this miso steak meal, to my friend and veteran, Richard McCray, who passed away last week. Good dude, real fun guy, and a great cook. This cat was real cool, man. I known him about 3 years, well, a little bit more than that, but we worked at VA together, and he was a real solid dude. Just fun to be around, man. 9-year Air Force veteran, disabled vet. And Richard, my man, you're going to be missed.